But if you can turn one lead into another lead, you can always be outbound. This could be setting a target for outbound calls. Maybe it's calling certificate requesters, old unsold quotes, or lost customers that we want to win back. But what I know is when there's money behind it, people will focus on it. So let's dive into some creative ways that we can incentivize and motivate our sales teams. Salespeople are emotional. And so when you don't spice things up every so often, you're going to kind of get the same results you've always expected. So obviously there's the standard commissions, spiffs, things like that, but I want to bring a couple other opportunities to your table. The first one is analyzing what they're doing and finding the key weaknesses that they need to work on and improve. Salespeople are typically very motivated, especially in insurance, to work on something that they're compensated for. So maybe this could be, and here's just a couple examples, carriers you need to feed business to. They're not used to quoting them. They're probably going to avoid them, which means you can put some training in place, but also some compensation to go behind it. Another opportunity is looking to try to get to what we call the foreign score. Foreign score is trying to get 4 lines on every account. So you could do a contest or some motivation around getting 4 quotes out. Again, everybody's in their control to quote it, whether people buy it or not, we can work through those skills. But even a blind squirrel finds a nut. So if we quote it, we have a much higher likelihood of finding it. Another opportunity that we have is to work through closing ratio. I always like to say, do you need more leads or a better closing ratio? So a bonus for people hitting a certain sales target and closing ratio means that there are good stewards of your leads that are coming into play. Another one that we like is really motivating based on activity. So for many salespeople, I like to say they aggressively wait for the phone to ring, which is fine if that's your only responsibility. But even for most inbound sales agents, they still need to make outbound phone calls. And we call this the 30-day I love you call. In our sales training, we have people call 30 days after to get a referral. This is for a new client they bound. A referral, get those other foreign score policies, and also to go out there and, maybe thank a realtor or mortgage lender or car dealership. Contact, whomever referred the person and say thank you. But if you can turn one lead into another lead, you can always be outbound. This could be setting a target for outbound calls. Maybe it's calling certificate requesters, old unsold quotes, or lost customers that we want to win back. But what I know is when there's money behind it, people will focus on it. And you might need to put some standards into place too. How you compensate people and how you incentivize them, that will vary based on what you're currently paying them. You can't give away the ranch. But whether it's gift cards, car detailing, nights out, Amazon gift cards, more money, you want to keep it simple and easy to track. I've seen some of the most complex, complicated scenarios. I'm always like, who has time to track all this? And I think the big key is simple, easy, straightforward is always going to get you a winning ticket when it comes to sales incentives.